It took 68 deaths for the Rajasthan government to wake up from its slumber. Precious time was lost. The government dragged its feet. The doctors dug in their heels. Patients suffered. Let's now show you how the strike affected people like you and me, the common man, how precious lives were lost as the doctors and the Rajasthan government bickered.
Seriously injured in an accident, this man is fighting for his life in a Bikaner hospital. His relatives are running around looking for a doctor, but there are none. The situation is equally grim in Udaipur, where 8 people have died in the city's MB hospital.
मेरी मौसी का एक्सीडेंट हो गया था और इधर यहाँ लाए थे रात को और डॉक्टर की हड़ताल चल रही थी। उसमें थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम आई हमें और बहुत लेट हो गए हम इस कारण से, हड़ताल के कारण से। एक्सीडेंट अभी पोजीशन डेथ हो गई है। अगर हड़ताल नहीं होती तो हो सकता था कि भाई हमारी मौसी बच जाती।
Angry and emotional people are blaming the strike for these deaths. Even little children are not getting any medical attention.
हड़ताल के वजह से मतलब डॉक्टर नहीं आ रहे हैं, इसलिए हमें बच्चे को मतलब तकलीफ हो रही है। इस हिसाब से मतलब इलाज कराना जरूरी है।
What is worrying is Rajasthan has seen an outbreak of swine flu this year with more than 400 cases officially recorded.
इस तरह से कुल मिला के अपने क्षेत्र में जो यहाँ पे डेथ हुई है, पांच डेथ हो चुकी हैं, जिनमें 3 कोटा के हैं और 2 बाहर के हैं।
As the impact of the strike takes its toll on those who are sick and need medical care, scenes like these greeted our cameras across Rajasthan. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Will Rajasthan's doctors pay for the death of 68 patients? 68 people lost their lives. Their relatives want to know who is accountable. Joining us from ground zero at this time is Dr. Amit Agarwal. He's a final year resident surgeon in the Department of Plastic Surgery at Jodhpur. Dr. Saurabh Galoda is the General Secretary of the Jaipur Association of Resident Doctors. Both of them have been leading this doctor strike in a way. Professor Shriram Khanna is a leading consumer rights activist. He's joining us from our studios in New Delhi. I want to come across to you, Dr. Agarwal, first. 68 patients are dead. You've got your demand accepted, but is this, according to you, a legitimate cost that's been borne by the people of Rajasthan? 68 deaths because you had a demand which you wanted the government to accept. 68 deaths. Is that an acceptable cost, Dr. Agarwal?
First, I would like to tell you one thing very clearly. See, you should not ignore the fact, the kind of working atmosphere we do get in the hospitals as doctors. Okay, and secondly, regarding the deaths accountability, it's the government which is totally responsible for the deaths, not we. See, it was like something like all our junior doctors were beaten mercilessly in Jodhpur. Okay, what has government done for that? We had done the strike immediately after that, na? Then what has government done? Why the decision delay was there for 48 to 72 hours? Why was it not taken that time only? Can you answer me that question? Can the government answer that question? Why do we have to build up the pressure on the government through showing our unity through mass strike? Why can't it do it on its own?
Reasonable cost? Yes, there was a demand. Yes, there is the question about why the government took so long to act. But is it a reasonable cost, Professor Khanna?
See, Mr. Agarwal and his
it's not a matter of being.
I'm coming to you.
His colleagues, their mission in life is to save lives. You know, this whole business of being a doctor is about saving lives. And if a doctor is responsible for any action that leads to taking away our life, it's the most shameful day in the life of a doctor. And I think the cost that people have paid in this strike is not acceptable. And I think there is no law. That is why Mr. Agarwal and his friends can get away with murder. Because if there was a law, they could have been held responsible for criminal apathy. When tomorrow our soldiers at the front, okay, they are disgruntled about something, and the enemy attacks, and these guys say, no, we won't fight, we are going home. You know what happens at that time? They are shot for desertion. That is the price they have to pay.
Dr.
And
Agarwal,
these guys get away free.